Alright, new recording started. Don't forget about that in editing, Arikado. And, oh yeah, I have to retitle the stream and, change the category. Alright, there we go. Category successfully changed. Debating with myself whether I should change my PS3 background. Nah, I'm gonna stick with it because I'm not a coward. It's a custom animated background that I got off a site that specializes in those. That's one of the cool things about the PS3 is that you can make your own backgrounds for the menu screen, and they can be animated if you know how to convert them into the right format. Some people got really creative with them. This one's more so just, I've got a few that are related to my interests, but this one's more, you know, I should probably show it instead of talking about it. Yeah, it's my girl Katsuragi from Senran Kagura. Not top of my waifu list, mostly because I'm 99% sure that she's just straight up lesbian. Other than the fact that she makes some passing mentions at like, oh, I like boys too. Even though she never shows any interest in male characters in Senran Kagura. But they have to keep that in there, you know, for the gooners that are like, oh, my beloved Katsuragi, I love you so much. So they can feel they have a chance with someone who solely shows interest in female characters. As the Japanese are known to do. I forgot to stop the music from looping. Let me fix that. Because we don't want our only music for the night to be the Knuckles theme. As great as it is. There we go. From one Sonic song to a cover of another Sonic song. Courtesy of Little V. I can still make that edgier. Also, as for what that motion she's doing is, it's exactly what you think it is. See, I'm getting a little tired of this being my background, because I've had like this for months, if not years. Not years, but like months. You know what? Because of recent streams, let's go with this absolute peak one. There we go. Yeah. Does Senran ever have any male characters that aren't just silhouettes? There's no male Neptunia characters that aren't silhouettes. There are male Neptunia characters that aren't silhouettes, just from like Rebirth 1 onwards, they start taking the NPCs and giving them actual designs. But like a lot of the male NPCs from the first Neptunia just do not make the cut, mostly because they like change a lot of the plot elements to like be less, you know, random events plot. So characters like Jad, I believe his name was, don't get to appear in like the current canon, but other NPCs, like that lady you meet in Last Station, the mechanic lady, do get actual designs instead of silhouettes. As far as male characters go, the villains of the main villains of well, I say main villains, they're sort of like decoy villains of B2 do have physical appearances. The problem is they're like in knight armor. Most of the time when you see male characters in Neptunia, they're like some sort of armored appearance instead of seeing like their actual bodies. The exception to that being Mr. Bad from Neptunia, the third Neptunia game, Victory, and its remake V3. Its remake Rebirth 3, I should say. And for him, he's just like, you know, fat old man. Yeah, there's not many male well, my favorite male character in Neptunia would have to be Anonadeth, I believe his name is, if I'm remembering correctly. Very, like, he looks sort of like an Evangelion mech mixed with, like, something you would see in a, Tokusatsu series. Very cool design, but you never see him outside of his armor. But in Senran Kagura, yeah, there's a handful of male characters throughout the series that even appear. But there are male characters that don't just appear as silhouettes. Most of the time when you're seeing, like, NPCs in Senran Kagura that aren't directly tied to, like, you know, being the leader of each ninja group's, like, each of the different ninja groups, squad, then they don't even get silhouettes. They just appear off-screen. Stuff like Katsuragi's parents, or the boy that fell in love with Asuka in the first game. Don't get on-screen appearances, but they do get dialogue. Where and they get some of them get descriptions of what they look like that fans have taken their own inspiration with. But there are male characters that appear on screen, like Kiriya Sensei, the teacher for the Hanzo squad, and Asuka's grandfather Hanzo, and I'm pretty well. I'm trying to remember the name of the leader of Gessen, like the grandfather figure for them. He gets an on-screen appearance, but you don't see his face. But like you get enough of how he looks to get an idea of what he looks like. And then Ikaruga's brother also gets an on-screen appearance and is a playable character in the 3DS sequel to the original Senran Kagura. That's, like, Senran Kagura is weird to talk about its canon because it splits off into two different timelines, one of which ends with Senran Kagura 2 Deep Crimson on 3DS. And then the main timeline is the ones from Shinobi Versus on PSP, PS Vita and Steam, to Estival Versus, to Peach Beach Splash, which everyone thought was going to be a spin-off, but no, it's canon. And then that continues onward into the gacha games that were only released in Japan for the entire rest of the Senran Kagura story, because due to Sony's increasing crackdown on fan service in PlayStation games, they never got to make the follow-up to Peach Beach Splash that they wanted. Welcome back. Yeah, I've got everything set up. I was just waiting for you to get back so we can get things started. I'm dragging out the PS3 for this.
Oh, God.
We could just do Metal Gear Solid 4 now, but nah, I want to save that for the Master Collection.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be an event when it comes out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Whereas the version of Peace Walker that's going to be on there is the PS3 and 360 version. So, I've already got 2 copies of that. We could just play that now.
Also, I opened up a G Fuel, and I got Tetris flavor.
Nice. I just remembered I'm gonna have to change my capture card settings to make things correct. Because I forgot the PS3 is a little weird with how it handles resolutions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, it doesn't, like, even if you have it set to 1080p, it doesn't, like, upscale 720p games to 1080p like the Xbox 360 does. It just launches the game in 720p, and if your capture card is not set straight to 720p in OBS, then you're gonna get, like, audio desync and frame stutters.
Yeah.
And we'll fit to screen. Bada bing, and dare I say, bada boom.
Yep. I think on my PS3, I still have Castlevania Chronicles downloaded.
Cool. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that added to the PlayStation 1 classics in on PS4 and 5.
Yeah, the last time I played it, I went through original mode, and I actually did it without dying.
Yeah, I remember. One of those times I challenged you to play original mode.
I did, and I gotta say one thing: fuck the Clock Tower boss, and Clock Tower boss in particular, cheap as fuck.
So you want to know an absolutely awesome feature of both the PS3 and 360 versions of Peace Walker that I doubt is going to be included in the Master Collection version?
What?
Because this came out so shortly after Peace Walker came out on PSP, there's a feature called transferring, which basically means you can transfer your save files back and forth between the HD version and the PSP version. This makes it the only 360 game that can interact with a PSP. Think about that for a second. You still there?
I'm here, yeah.
Okay, just making sure my connection didn't die.
No, you're fine. But no, I agree with you. Like, they were ahead of, like, it proves it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I have so many things to say about Peace Walker. It's also a longer game than I get the feeling Portable Ops is. Like, this feels like a full game, but it takes the more Monster Hunter approach to its layout, where it's mission-focused, and especially Monster Hunter-esque boss fights. Yeah. This is also one of the few Metal Gear games to not be rated M. It's rated T. As a result of that, there are no boss fights against human characters. All the boss fights are against mechs.
Yep.
And instead of getting a knife, you get a stun rod. And also, there's no blood or gore.
Yep. Also, definitely, when you finish Lament of Innocence, you definitely need to play Chronicles.
Yeah, that would be next. All right, what's our player name going to be? We can enter up to 15 characters.
Oh, God. You know what? In honor of what happened on Friday, Saberhagen.
I'm going to see if that fits.
If it doesn't fit, then Salem.
S-A-B-E-R R-H-A-E. It fits.
There you go, JKR. Now you have reasons to be part of the PSP Metal Gear Solids.
Also, we have multiple control schemes that don't suck ass, at least on the HD version. On the PSP version, you still have multiple control schemes, all of which are better than Portable Ops, I found out, but still not ideal. And select button. The only thing I'm going to change is select button instead of being auto aim switch is going to be co-ops communication.
Yeah.
Because this game's also multiplayer.
Yeah.
Not just competitive, but co-op.
Yeah, because I remember owning this game, and me and two of my high school friends who had PSPs at the time, we actually played the multiplayer.
I never got to play the multiplayer, and they're bringing it back for the Master Collection.
It's hectic as hell.
Like, I understand multiplayer is the best way to play the Monster Hunter boss fights. Because trying to take those on by yourself is apparently a nightmare. And when I say Monster Hunter boss fights, I mean there's just straight up Monster Hunter monsters in this game as well, as a crossover.
Yeah.
The year was 1964. The world was firmly in the grip of the Cold War, divided into East and West. One of America's heroes had defected to the Soviet Union. She was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and the soldier said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. However, the American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility.
I was gonna say, if Spicy Pickles is in this game, I'm gonna be like, oh god, Devil Joe, why?
Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of its legendary soldiers, the Boss. The person assigned to this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory, eventually confronting and killing the Boss at a fortress called Groznygrad, proving America's innocence and avoiding nuclear holocaust. Having saved the world, Snake was hailed a true hero and given the title, Big Boss. Spicy Pickles, why not Fuzzy Pickles? Because this isn't Earthbound. Because Spicy
Pickles likes to be a butt. If anyone's played Monster Hunter World, you know why.
Following the award ceremony, however, Snake disappeared. So this is where I'm seeing our first difference from what Portable Ops established. Yeah, I think it's fair to say Portable Ops is mostly non-canon at this point.
Yeah. Actually, the bosses in this game can be soloed. It's just a matter of, like, positioning.
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking about specifically the Monster Hunter ones. Like, they can be soloed. It's just better with a group.
Yeah. Well, that's in general with any game that has, like, Monster Hunter boss fights.
Like, I'm not talking... Like, I mean literally just the Monster Hunter monsters, not the regular boss fights.
Yeah.
Because I have soloed this game before. I've just not gotten into the optional content. Like, I haven't gotten into the Monster Hunter stuff. Because the servers for this are dead.
Yeah, well, there's always the HD collect. There's always the coming out soon.
Yep.
Which would be a good stream for you, Furret, and probably Miles.
Yeah, if we get all on the same platform.
I was gonna say, oh wait.
Also, Snake has already formed his own army here called Militaires Sans Frontières, or Soldiers Without Borders.
I was gonna say, someone did actually make a D&D campaign for Metal Gear.
That's cool.
And they actually made it more about instead of combat, you actually had to focus on being stealthy.
Oh, cool.
Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight.
Thinking about, I gotta wonder, what side games do you think got the non-canon label? I can imagine a few games that end up non-canon for one reason or another. Depends on whether you're talking about Metal Gear or just side games in general. Like, in Kingdom Hearts, basically the only non-canon game is Kingdom Hearts VCast for Verizon cell phones. And that itself is lost media.
The other game I could think of is the one for DS, BlazBlue.
Yeah, Blaze Blue.
with the chibified version game, which I love to death.
You should be familiar
Yeah.
with the left and right controls.
Games in general.
Press the
I mean,
button if you're ready.
just sticking with Metal Gear. I know you said games in general, but just sticking with Metal Gear. There's
All right, let's try left and right on the right stick one more time.
like basically all the side games are non-canon.
Good. Look left. Good. You should be familiar
Like
with
Peace Walker is not a side game, but for a while it was considered Metal Gear Solid 5 until they decided to make an actual Metal Gear Solid 5.
You can change the controls anytime in options.
But as Portable Ops, mostly non-canon, apart from a few things that it establishes.
Idiot in front of an enemy.
Ghost Babel, non-canon. Metal Gear for NES, non-canon. Snake's Revenge, non-canon. The Acid series is confirmed to be its own timeline.
Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move.
For example, I can imagine Operate Shooting Stars in canon. Yeah, Operate Shooting Stars non-canon because that would create one hell of a nightmare for the canonicity of the Battle Network and Star Force timeline. It's just a port of Mega Man Battle Network 1 to DS with like a extra chapter at the end that crosses it over with Star Force just for fan service.
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement.
But like that chapter is non-canon.
Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful.
You know what? I'll skip the training sessions because I already know what I'm doing.
That's fair.
Also, don't get used to these 3D CGI cutscenes, because most of them are going to be done the comic book style from Portable Ops. That's one of the things I'm noticing carried over from Portable Ops. But I would say the art's better here.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Hello, McDonald Miller, finally appearing. Kazuhira Miller, voiced by Robin Atkin Downs.
I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Or as I know him, Travis Touchdown.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
Apparently the reason that Big Boss sounds extra gruff in this game is that, like, after the really gruff, like, fucked up voice that David Hayter put on for Old Snake in Metal Gear Solid 4, it kind of screwed up his vocal cords for a while, so he couldn't do the Snake voice properly for a good, like, decade.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But I think that adds to, like, how tired and world-weary Big Boss is in this game.
Yeah. I mean, it shows that he's human.
Also, I'm noticing recurring voice actors in this game from Portable Ops. We've got Steve motherfucking Bloom, and we've got Tara Strong, as well as Robin Atkin Downs.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's university.
Speaking of games that are like non-canon and canon, you got me thinking.
Yeah?
You see, over the
I know Grimoire of Souls Castlevania was a gacha game,
Yeah?
but it had its own story.
Yeah?
And now I'm questioning myself, like, was that canon at all? Because it was just about
Article 12 of our Constitution.
some of the
Army as a
basically they use a lot of the Bram Stoker characters along with Arikado, and the story is one of the characters, I forgot her name, I think it's Lucy Westrina, who was the villain of that one.
here to be gorillas.
She tried to undo all of Dracula's past defeats by killing off key characters
Okay.
and just to ruin the timeline, and it gave you the incentive of playing as other Castlevania characters throughout the history. And I'm like, okay, like I could see this being a thing, but where would this fall? Because if it's when Alucard is Arikado, then it's probably during
Has its backyard.
before Soma's time and after Symphony.
Managed to
Okay.
a delicate.
Because when Arikado runs into Soma,
Your government can't just.
I believe he was shocked about him being Dracula, and he did not know about this. So I do not know.
Constitution has some-
I need to look into that.
It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
God damn it.
I understand
Konami, you all be fucking confusing with your side games.
ideology.
By the way, that thing Miller just stated is true. That's why in a lot of like, that's why in like, you know, kaiju movies, you always see the JDF and not an actual Japanese military. They're always referred to the Japanese Defense Force rather than the Japanese Army or the Japanese Navy, because they're not allowed to have an active military. They're only allowed to have a civil defense force
But
Yeah.
we can't.
as a fallout from World War II.
An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me.
But no,
This place is becoming a mess.
I mean, I enjoyed Grimoire of Souls, but
Someplace we can settle down.
there's just one thing I have to say about it.
To cooperate.
I wish it was as good as HD, though. Like, I'm all for a multiplayer Vania.
I'll see what I can do.
I just wish that they did something like HD. Like, they did it correctly with that,
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I.
which saddens me. Sorry if I got off topic. I was just
No,
like,
it's okay.
No. We've only left our countries behind. Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true,
I guess it's just the gotcha aspect of it. Like, your character's only as strong as the weapons you pull.
Yeah.
go back to your bosses in San Jose.
Although when Simon's Chronicles outfit came out, I shamelessly bought it.
No,
Peak Simon design.
not here on their behalf.
Yeah. And apparently Maria had a swimsuit
Which Maria?
as
I've preached the verse universities.
both younger and adult.
Tonight,
Adult, yay. Kid, eh.
this is my student.
The only reason why people played the kid Maria was because she was broken.
Her name.
Oh.
Like, she was, here's the thing. They gave adult Maria, like, all her crashes, but they didn't give her the ability to double jump.
That's stupid.
No kidding.
But they gave it to, child Maria, and double jump has so many iframes, like, it don't even fucking matter, like, it can
Oh.
go through a sub-weapon crash. It can go
Oh.
through a fucking sub-weapon crash.
Damn.
So basically, imagine Hydrostorm not even hitting this girl as she's twirling in the air.
Oh, damn.
And the coast.
Yeah, I can see
I'm
why.
like, that is unbalanced as hell, and you should feel bad about that.
While searching for a lost friend.
Like, everyone loves Child Maria so much that people are like, please don't nerf her, please don't nerf her. They never did. Yet they nerfed Simon, Soma, Shinoa, and Arikado. They nerfed Arikado to death because they gave Arikado the Balman way.
My God.
I'm like, if this girl can double jump and ignore a lot of bullshit, you could give Arikado the Balman way.
Lost her grandparents in the civil.
The fucking Crusadegrim, come on, man.
She hates war with
It's only fair.
no other.
The reason I'm not zooming in here is because if you zoom in, you zoom through her raincoat and then her clothes to see her underwear. And as they stated, Paz is 16.
Oh,
They really try to play up Paz as like this waifu bait character in this game. But again,
Yeah.
she is 16.
Come to you.
So what you're saying is she's the equivalent of a trap. She is a trap equivalent.
That's not a trap. That is its own separate terminology.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, she's waifu. All of a sudden, hey, did you know she's 16? Oh God, I'm a
That's
monster.
what they also did with Elisa in Portable Ops, I'm noticing, because she was, I believe, 16.
Also, I'm fucking excited. Sonic the Abridged Hog is getting fucking updated. So it's just like, finally, new episode. I can watch that finally.
Cool.
Oh, damn. Yeah, they're finally going beyond new Chaos Emeralds. I'm like, yay. I thought you guys died. Thank God you didn't.
Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh move. Use the right stick to adjust your view.
We're gonna give you the tutorial anyway.
We're gonna give you the tutorial again after you just did the tutorial. Then again, they didn't give us guns in that tutorial. This time we have guns.
Fair.
There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two.
There's nobody around. Try doing.
Please do not refer to shooting as squeezing off a round, Miller.
Ready your weapon with the L.
Oh no.
Then press the R1 button to fire.
That's sus. But Miller, you're being sus.
Being a sussy baka, ooh.
And there it is.
Try hitting a coconut. Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu. The M16's a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
Alright, basically all we need to do to progress is throw this grenade to,
Throw them,
Grenades explode, you throw them, Snake. Thanks, Miller, I never figured out how grenades work.
throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon.
Miller, you said there was nobody around for miles. I kind of accidentally killed a duck.
Don't you think you could use a little more practice?
No.
Miller, after what you said about squeezing off a round, I don't want to practice anymore. I don't feel comfortable.
Agreeing to the snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind.
And now I finally understand what that line means.
Let me guess.
Oh.
Doing it for her. For sure.
We can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. It means, don't worry, portable ops can't hurt us anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Even they knew it was a problem.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to
I
expand
don't care if
the
the plant is offshore or not.
Stay, guys.
What matters is if the plant can grow.
We always win.
Snake, that's surprisingly philosophical.
Wandering from
And also whether we can eat the plant or not. And there it is.
The second that's to say we will become the warmongers.
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out...
We're not trying to start a war here, but we're totally trying to start a war.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
Also, can I just say how cool it is to hear Steve Bloom talking to David Hayter as Snake?
Yeah.
Or as, a Snake, I should say. Like, two badass, sexy, gravelly voices. Talking back and forth.
Pretty much.
It's like honey.
When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
Oh, God.
Man poet. Neruda.
What does Naruto have to do with this?
Central
Oh, wait.
America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes.
So if they're trying to claim the navel between North and South America, does that mean that the Soviet Union is calling dibs on the Americas midriff?
Controls Central America will win.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I guess if you want to say it like that.
They got some belly button thing going on.
A regime in preparation.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
And providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt.
Yeah, that tracks for the CIA fucking around in Central America.
Simply
Yeah.
Especially during this time period.
in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. That voice just reminds me so much of Raiden. Just not
Even though
as-
it's a different voice actor, but yeah, it's similar in tone.
Yeah.
Were they attacked?
Like, I'm just getting Raiden vibes on the tone.
Yeah, but Raiden was
They saw something they weren't supposed to.
why am I forgetting his name now?
Perhaps they heard
God, I hate that I'm forgetting his name.
A cassette tape?
Paz took
You can do it.
her escape.
Yeah, I can do it. I'll remember it at like the most
You
random
can-
time.
You can pass that knowledge check. You
Quentin
got it.
Flynn.
What is that?
There it is.
Yeah, Raiden was Quentin Flynn, who you might also know as Silver the Hedgehog for a period. Axel and Reno.
Working on something like
Original voice of Reno from like Advent Children and Crisis Core.
Help you understand.
Axel from Kingdom Hearts.
What is that? A Quetzal?
Sure, he's got plenty of other roles. I'm just drawing a blank. Oh yeah, Mr. Sir Henry Motherfucker from No More Heroes.
And stumbled upon this.
Also known as Henry Cooldown.
Nah, Sir Henry motherfucker is better.
Mr. Sir Henry Motherfucker.
I mean, he does what he wants to do on his downtime. I ain't judging.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss, voice print analysis confirms that
I
this
know that voice.
is indeed that of the legendary hero.
It's Pearl from SpongeBob.
The boss.
Boss, what are you talking
God.
about? What is a SpongeBob?
Female in her 30s with a British accent.
Ideology,
The
feelings.
song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss is
myself.
alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side, and that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
I just noticed a message that Iron sent in chat in regards to you saying that Big Boss killed a duck by throwing the grenade. He said, was the duck followed by a dog and a boy? My answer to that is no, the duck was there was a dog, but the duck and the dog were in cahoots.
Pretty much, yeah, I mean...
Snake?
And
Look,
the dog was
support
pointing and laughing
violence.
at me.
Yeah, we weren't, we don't support violence, but almost everybody within any Zapper tried to shoot that damn dog.
Yeah, and then in the arcade adaptation of Duck Hunt, they made it so you could shoot the dog.
We're kind to doggos here, please don't.
If you do shoot the dog in versus Duck Hunt, as it's called, he like rubs his head and says, "Hey, shoot the ducks, not me."
Pass them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Look, realistically, just have the ducks fly around and watch the cat just go ham.
Yeah, as the AVGN showed.
Hide behind stuff. Take the long way.
I loved his black cat.
To stay out of sight.
Yeah.
Your gun is a last resort.
Boo, I believe his name was.
Kill you as save you.
Yep, and then there was,
Yeti.
Yeti.
I've got a black cat and a white cat too, one of which is named Boo, but it's the white cat that's named Boo. The black cat's name is Spooky.
Yeah, we have 3 black cats and, a Bengal. The Bengal is currently, like, in a box sleeping on top of the fridge.
3 black cats and a bagel?
A Bengal.
Yeah, a bagel.
Yes,
bagel.
it's a bagel cat.
A bagel.
God damn it.
Mama Luigi. Look, YouTube poops will poison your brain forever.
Yeah, I could tell. Eventually, somebody's gonna make a YouTube. If someone somehow made a YouTube poop of our D&D sessions, I'm gonna be like, no.
I would be honored if someone made a YouTube poop of any of our stuff, including like
definitely.
my streams, my reviews, the D&D sessions. I would be honored to be a YouTube poop subject.
Yeah, fair. Especially with last session.
Yeah.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Also, this is weird. Like, this Tetris flavor tastes like bubblegum.
I never would have expected well, to be fair, what did you expect Tetris to taste like?
Honestly, fair, but at the same time, it's like...
The closest I can think of for like, this is what Tetris would taste like is like, if it was like, I don't know, vodka flavored.
Oh, God. A vodka G Fuel. God damn it.
Vodka flavored G Fuel.
Oh, God. When you want that gamer energy and you frunked.
Like, it's non-alcoholic, it just tastes like vodka.
Yeah, I know.
For that authentic Russian flavor. Mostly because I can't think of anything that would taste Russian other than vodka.
I mean, vodka is Russian water, so...
Yes, sir, we broke him. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge is cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Speaking of Point Bravo, is Johnny still at Point Bravo?
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better from yesterday. Just my jaw's just still a little sore.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
What's up there?
What's up, dog? Wait, I get it. Hey, Chuck.
Ayo, Chuck.
Portable Ops is kind of trash, so we skipped ahead to
Yeah.
Peace Walker.
Yeah, no offense. It was hot garbage.
Fair, yeah. Like, I reached my limit with how much of Portable Ops' jank I could handle. I have a high tolerance for, like, jank in older games.
Same.
But that was just doing too much.
Yeah, same with me, but it's just like, no. Just why?
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and
But
clear.
yeah, all you missed, Chuck, was Miller being very sus.
Versus the audio phase.
Yeah, talk about squeezing off a round or two.
Just to make sure we're not detected.
Found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing.
Hey, Kier. I got hit with heavy inspiration and been writing since I got home, so almost 2 hours saying up the plot and character names. I think I'm 50 to 70% done with the planning. Awesome. Glad to hear that.
Wait, wait, what?
Kier has been writing a story, it seems.
Oh, nice.
I would love
Proud
to
of
hear
you.
about it. Also, if you are up and able to, you're, you know, welcome to join in on the co-commentary for tonight. Only if you're, you know, able to and feeling up to it, of course.
Yeah.
No pressure. If you just want to chill and
Yeah,
chat,
definitely.
that's good too. Also, finally finished the Metal Gear Part 2 review, so make sure to check that out. Roommates are asleep and rooms are close. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you got roommates now. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's fair.
Chuck wants to know if your story is related to the MBQ. We're getting all the acronyms today.
Oh, no.
Snake, think you can use it?
I'm not gonna ask.
It's just a bunch of points.
Magical Barbecue Man.
I need better intel on the.
Oh.
You had to be there.
The professor said he's got the sensor
Yeah, I figured that'd be something you had to be there for.
with the FSL.
Just like last session, Kier, for D&D.
Hocus
Lulu found
Pocus,
a way
testicular torsion.
Yeah, Lulu did find mount or summon familiar. She used her alicorn mount to castrate somebody with its horn. And
Not just
yeah,
castrate,
with the
impale them through the groin.
yeah, yeah, she could have brought somebody to the point where it was like, yeah, you're not having kids and you're dead now. And all of us at D&D was literally like, oh god. You could even ask Chuck. Chuck was there. I think a lot of us were horrified.
Kier just said all caps, wow.
We can't let them get away.
Yeah. So Lulu went straight for the balls, and we were all like, no.
Why bring them here?
But okay.
Figure it out.
That's a thing. And she's like, do I get another action? I'm like, you summoned something and you commanded it to attack. You don't get another action on that one.
To get ready first, guys. Repairs.
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty big.
Then again, last session was super fun.
Yeah, last session was a blast.
No one can bother us here.
Also, JKR managed to squeeze in Salem Saberhagen into the campaign.
Our mother base.
Yup.
With this foothold, we'll back you up even better.
God damn it.
We're gonna turn
One of these days, I need you to just a cat barbarian in D&D.
Yeah,
Everyone's
just all
nothing
the
but
cat.
tabaxis.
Everyone's cat barbarians.
Oh yeah, definitely. Be fun. Just a fucking side story for all the cats.
All right, let's
See, we
start
got
assigning staff.
Okay. All right.
See, Miller is going to... Well, for right now, he's going to the R&D team, because he wouldn't really be good for the combat unit. This guy is going to the R&D team. This guy also... I'm guessing a lot of these guys are going to R&D for now.
Not a lot of people with CQC experience.
The looks of it. Ah, there we go. There's some combat unit people. Also, a lot of these people are going to be reassigned later on, because we don't have the units developed yet that they're specialized in.
Also, thank you, Red, for getting Lulu in on Punch the Monkey, because now she keeps calling me monkey, and I'm like,
Monkey.
motherfucker. I'm just like, clever fucker, and Red was like, me or Lulu. I'm like, the answer is yes.
I would call you monkey, my love, because you are my monkey.
What? Oh God. Hi, hun. Kira's in the chat as well as Chuck.
Guys, and yes, dear, I would call you my monkey because you are my monkey.
Aw, ain't
What does
that
that make
cute.
you what does that make you, a puppy?
I could be either a dog, a vixen, a cat, a wolf, whatever you wish to me, love.
Also, we told Kira about what you did with an alicorn.
Yeah, I know. I don't regret it one bit.
I know. It was hilarious, but it was also terrifying.
Yeah, that alicorn shove up its horn up the jewels of that guy.
I call it Terrorarius.
The guy was already dying. He had 2 HP left. He had an air, and then Ari here electrocuted some guy via lightning rod
Into the skull and blew up his head.
Yeah, and then my paladin used guiding bolt to disintegrate somebody, and everybody was on a murder spree. Let's just say that.
To be fair, dear, To be fair, Vixie did give the guy an option.
Okay, realistically, do you really think they would have listened?
Well, that was their choice. They made their choice. All I can say, Vixie did give them a choice, and it was that guy's choice whether to listen or not. So yeah.
Yeah.
But between you and me, dear, yes, you are the monkey.
Want to hear some briefing files? I've never listened to these.
And she just straight up left.
You can use the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to send prisoners and unconscious mercenaries you encounter back to Mother Base. I know you've used the Fulton before, but just to make sure I'm not missing anything, let's review the steps.
Okay.
First, attach a balloon to the unconscious enemy or captured prisoner.
Right. I hook a wire to their waist, and on the other end of the wire, there's a helium balloon.
Right. Then we'll send over a chopper to catch the floating balloon with its recovery hook and reel it up into its cargo hold.
And that's it.
Okay, realistically, but what if we did not catch them?
Wait, something doesn't make sense about this whole process.
This again.
Well, normally, Fulton recovery is for when you're using fixed-wing aircraft. With a helicopter, isn't it simpler to land and pick up directly?
Listen, Snake, you're going to be calling for recoveries repeatedly throughout your mission. We want to keep the risk of taking enemy fire to a minimum. The best way to get that done is to do the recovery in a high-speed flyby. That's what the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system is for.
Uh-huh. What's the real reason?
Helicopters are cheaper, and the repair bills will start adding up once the bullets start flying.
I thought so. 'Cause
I know.
Okay. I need to listen to these briefing files.
Get rid of this whole army mentality. We're not the Pentagon.
Let's use helicopters just because they're cheaper.
And besides,
Fine. Just pick a reason that makes sense.
helicopters have quicker response time. Sounds strange, yeah, but it works great. I promise. You'll get used to it before long.
Yeah, I hope so.
So the only reason is because it's cheaper. God damn it, you motherfuckers.
The mercenary supply base is situated on elevated ground by the coast. I heard them call it Puerto del Alba, Port of Dawn. They have perfect visibility of the area from up there. We did our best to sneak in undetected, but one of the guards spotted us and we...
What is it?
I'm sorry. You'll have to ask Professor Galvez the rest.
It's okay.
You know what I could? You know what? I'm gonna wait until the ad break's over.
I just
Now,
can't.
You did great, Paz.
since we have a full color image of Paz here, there's something I have to use to describe her that I picked up from Cha-Cha the V-Mom.
Oh no.
I'm gonna wait until the ad break's over. This is mostly a joke for Kier to appreciate when he's out of ad hell.
Okay.
Which should be done in about 10 seconds or so. I'm gonna need to help you on getting multiplayer. I'm gonna need your ads are done. Okay, I'm gonna need your help on getting multiplayer footage of Wild Animal Racing. If you're interested, it's gonna be for review. Absolutely. Also, see Paz here? See her in her full color glory? Remember how she's supposed to be from Costa Rica? Despite having, like,
oh no,
blonde hair and blue eyes. As was used to describe Cha-Cha the V-Mom when we saw her IRL, the blue eyes white Latina.
I still say that needs to be an archetype. Oh god.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da, I'm canceled.
Yep. Good night, everybody. So, thank you for coming to the stream. We hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Too bad we're not coming back anymore.
Blue eyes white ultimate Latina is also a thing if you think about it. What is that? A three-headed
Cha-Cha?
A three-headed Cha-Cha the V-Mom, a three-headed Paz.
There's also the blue eyes shining Latina.
Yeah. Balloon for you, sir. Balloon for you.
If you had something to stand on, you could probably reach that.
This guy over here.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Guard. Knock him out. Easy.
Looks like that soldier's out cold.
Easy and, dare I say, peasy. Have a good night, Iron.
Have a good night, Iron.
Helicopter is complete. You did it. Keep it up.
If you ever date a Latina, there's always danger. I mean, I have not dated a Latina yet. I will, but I assumed that.
Look, they have a Chantla, and the only thing scarier than a Chantla is a Nokia.
Yeah. S rank, nice.
First of many, I'm sure.
I do not get S ranks very often in this game because I don't know what the S rank requirements are. Have a good night, Chuck.
Have a good night, Chuck.
All right, we got our upgraded Mark 22. We've got the analyzer. And, some new people to assign to positions. This guy is going straight to R&D. This guy's going to combat unit, this guy's going to combat unit, and this guy's going to combat unit. There we go. That's how you effectively run a military, I think.
Maybe, probably. Look, as long as we take Madagascar, it worked in Risk, it'll work for us.
And now, we can do our next story mission.
I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
She's still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense.
Specifically, you have to make sacrifices to the Elder God Mega Ultra Chicken. Arise, chicken. Chicken, arise.
Snake?
It is you who is dumb.
Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake.
Also, just realized Remy has wild animal racing, so could see how the game feels with 3 people unless you know another. I do not know anyone else who has wild animal racing.
You're in the middle of a mission.
Oh, God.
Let your guard down.
My heart goes out to all of you for that.
More about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
Alright, what are our briefing files for this, dare I ask?
Oh, no.
Oh, we got several.
Kaz, what kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it, I thought it was some kind of joke. It was a giant birdhouse, seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap. The underlying structure's intact. Little elbow grease, and we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was canceled. Then after the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my theory.
How'd the KGB manage to buy a plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Very carefully.
Professor is quite the operator. One other thing. The plant's set up so that it can join up with other plants of the same standard.
So, they were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot. We can get some more people together and build this place up into a proper home for MSF. You're with me on this, right, boss?
I didn't hear a no, boss.
But you didn't hear a yes either.
You can use the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to send prisoners and unconscious mercenaries you encounter back to Mother Base. I know you've used the Fulton before.
Okay, we've already listened to this one.
Still can't believe Professor Galvez was KGB.
Well, like the professor said, Moscow's hell-bent on communizing Latin America.
Yeah, the Cuban intel services are all in the KGB's pocket. You don't think he's got some kind of ulterior motive?
If the CIA is up to something, it's only natural that the KGB wants to know about it. But I doubt they're showing us their full hand.
We'd better watch our backs.
What do you think, Cuz? Why did Paz come all the way to Colombia herself?
It's a long trip to make just to be Exhibit A in Galvez's sales pitch. She's only 16, still a kid. Maybe we should take her wish for peace at face value. Don't forget to give the MSF staff assignments. Where you place people will determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever you think is best.
You? I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
I see your point, but...
Not to brag,
Oh, God.
I kick ass at whatever job you gave me. Put me in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
Easy, Cuz.
So what he's saying is he's a jack of all trades. But if you look at his stats, you want to know what role he fits best in?
What?
Mess hall. He is, to my
lunch lady.
To my knowledge, he's the highest ranked chef you can get in the game.
Wow. What an honor.
You probably heard this a million times, Snake, but you should always avoid combat with the enemy when possible.
Right.
We're outnumbered and in unfamiliar territory. We won't survive long in a straight fight, even with you on our side.
I know. Avoiding combat is rule number 1 in a sneaking mission.
That's right. Don't let the enemy know where you are, and attack only when necessary, using hit-and-run tactics to cripple them. It's the essence of guerrilla warfare.
Rule number 2 of a sneaking mission.
Oh no.
Is the pecking order. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo's stool, Kami, then Popo. Any questions?
Oh no.
Going by this map, you've got a lot of different terrain types between you and the hut where the Sandinista Comandante is being held.
Does the hut have any pizza in it?
Starting with jungle.
The enemy won't be able to see you very well, but your visibility won't be so hot either. Stay alert. Next, you've got the swamps along the river. Make sure you get a good feel for how robust surveillance...
If we find a green ogre in one of those swamps, we'll let you know.
Finally, there's the boat repair cabin. The Commandante's in there. It's a key enemy outpost, and security is going to be tight. You may have to let brute force do the talking. You still have a long way to go, Snake. Use caution and don't make a racket out there. Got it?
You're not my mom, but okay.
Not my mom, Cass. Gosh.
So, are you a student at the University for Peace, Paz?
No, I am still in high school. But Professor Galvez lets me visit his office and study with him every now and then. International law, security, conflict resolution, human rights. We study all these subjects and then use them to build the foundations of peace.
Yeah, I get it. I just never heard the UN had a University for Peace before.
Oh, that. Well, to be precise, it is still being set up. They have started conducting research, but the UN has not passed the necessary resolution yet. Professor
UN
Gavin
has to
couldn't wait that
research
long.
peace.
Right.
Costa Rica abolished its army and has also hosted the Central American Court of Justice. It is the perfect place to build a university like ours. Don't you think?
Paz, you said Costa Rica has no army, right?
Correct. Article 12 of the Constitution declared that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished. It does permit us to organize armed forces for national defense based on inter-American treaties.
Only temporarily, then.
In effect, yes. But in the years since the Constitution took effect, Costa Rica has not once raised an army.
But have they raised a leggy?
No. Stop.
Paz, how does your country defend itself without an army? Especially in a rough neighborhood like Central America.
With the right kind of diplomacy. If we live up to our ideals and earn the respect of other countries, the international community will support us. The 2 times Nicaragua actually did it.
My back is bothering, so I'm gonna lay down. Hope you start feeling better, Kier.
Doesn't that leave
Yeah, Kier.
the US after all?
American influence.
Get some rest.
It's true. San Jose was critical of American policy at the time, but America supported us all the same. It was because we practiced peaceful diplomacy. That is what I like to think.
That's one way to approach it, sure. But there are countries out there who will use force no matter how bad it looks.
Maybe so. I know my way of thinking.
I was about to say something regarding current events about countries using force no matter what, but I was like, nah, that's a little too fresh. That's a little too fresh in everyone's minds.
That's a little too soon. That's too soon.
I'm not blaming you. You haven't done anything wrong.
The army was abolished 25 years ago, the year after the Civil War. I learned about the sorrow of civil war from a very young age, the futility of countrymen fighting each other, and the tragedy. Costa Rica learned the hard way. That is why it abolished its army. It decided to pour its efforts into education instead. More teachers than soldiers was the slogan.
Education is essential, no question. Even Che used to teach reading and writing in between guerrilla campaigns.
Costa Rica was poor at the time. We did not have
What I never understood was how Che managed to train guerrillas to do combat. I mean,
oh god,
teaching a monkey to use a gun is difficult, I imagine.
Apparently they know how to use it right away. I mean, look at a certain gorilla with a coconut gun.
I hear it fires in spurts, and that if he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Kaz was telling me Japan has a peace.
Also, that he was mistreated when he was awarded a more
Costa Rica was
treated.
its constitution. They looked to the Japanese as a model. Only Japan's constitution renounces war itself.
Unlike Costa Rica.
But Japan has a self-defense force, right? That I do not get. I think I will ask Mr. Miller about it next time I see him. He said he used to be in the JSDF.
Huh. You're a curious one, are you? Don't study too hard. What was that you were saying? Peace is not the natural state of men. You said you learned it in school.
That is right. They are the words of the German philosopher Immanuel Kant. In 1795, he wrote a book titled Perpetual Peace.
What do you mean Emmanuel can't? I thought he can.
Can he or can't he?
Make it ourselves.
How?
That is what his book is about.
Don't get philosophical on me, motherfucker.
While she's talking about a book about philosophy.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Oh god.
My grandparents died in the Civil War. If only we had been at peace, they would not have lost their lives. You actually wish for war?
It's not like I want to hurt innocent civilians, but if someone attacks you, what are you supposed to do? A country needs the strength to defend itself. Otherwise it faces invasion, oppression, political subjugation.
Not to mention the wet willies, and the wetty betties, and the wicked itches.
Forced to defend themselves.
And how would you guarantee that?
I...
Sorry, but you have to understand how the world works.
Or the uncontrollable lich itch.
That's not to say ideals aren't important too. They are.
You are right, Snake. Thanks. Peace. Costa Rica's forests are more diverse than you might expect. Not all of them are tropical rainforests. Costa Rica is close to the equator, it is true, but it is also very mountainous.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Go up 4,000 feet in elevation and the temperature drops more than 7 degrees.
There are basically 3 types of forests. The lowlands are covered in tropical rainforests, the highlands by tropical cloud forests, and areas where there's a dry season have tropical dry forests.
There's a lot of these.
Yeah, there are. I did not know this.
Tropical rainforests. What most people envision when they think of jungle. The closely packed trees spread their branches out at great heights to soak up the sun. Their shade makes it dark near the ground, so be careful.
So everyone in chat, welcome to school.
Yeah, welcome to school. We're learning about Costa Rica today. Circa 1974.
Photosynthesize. It wouldn't do you any good.
Photosynthesize? People cannot do that.
Most people, anyway.
What do you mean by that?
The end could photosynthesize, remember?
Oh, right.
Big Boss has some stories to tell her.
Should I tell her? Nah.
Oz, have you ever met someone who can control bees?
Oh, God.
Corporation of Costa Rica, or CODESA, was established 2 years ago. Since
Oh,
President
God.
was elected this year, the state has been putting a lot more effort.
The funny thing is, we're listening to all of these. This is still better than Portable Ops.
Yes.
There is one thing that
It has humor.
I cannot help but wonder whether CODESA is not just a front for the CIA.
You mean what the professor was saying about the CIA mercenaries posing as security guards? They were using CODESA as camouflage?
I am worried that development is going to destroy the forests, but I do not suppose it has anything to do with this.
Now you're right to be suspicious.
Yeah.
If you have any inkling that's the CIA, it's probably the CIA.
The temperature and humidity
Yeah.
can be brutal. El Senegal means place of mud.
No. Mud. Great. I'll watch my step.
This area often gets flooded by the river. There are canals here and there carved out by...
Also, just noticed a message from Kieran Chad. He can make it to where your
for you to see.
picture is a transparent background. Instead of having
mine?
the solid white background that it has now.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be appreciative.
There should be a suspension bridge around there.
In lowlands like this?
The ground nearby is harder and higher than usual. The river cut through it, eventually creating a valley. There might be another way to get across the river somewhere.
I wouldn't want to run into someone on the bridge.
The valley tends to be misty, so you might not be able to see the water from up there. Fall and it will leave more than a bump.
I'll be careful.
Nobody truly dies in these games. Some of them just get really bad boo-boo.
When a river floods an area, the banks can collapse.
Says, have Lulu send me the picture later. Me being him.
I'll need to...
Yeah, I'll have her do that,
Marsh on the other side of the
later.
river.
Probably tomorrow or after stream. One of the two.
The river running through here is Rio del Jade, or the Jade River.
Jade. Are there minerals around here?
No, it refers to the color of the water. You will have to go to Guatemala for jade.
Doesn't look all that pretty from where I'm standing.
We are still in the rainy season, so the river is a little muddy. It will return to normal once the dry season starts. Rivers are an important means of transport around here. They are relatively calm, and there are plenty of canals along the coast too.
A boat would be more than enough to transport some good-sized cargo.
Like a nuclear weapon.
We don't know enough yet. I'll keep looking.
Thank you, Snake.
Alright, that's all of them that we have for now. We can finally move onward. Chapter 1, A Country Without an Army.
Well, how long did that take us?
I was not paying attention to the timer. I don't know.
Oh no. The answer is yes.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there. You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign.
Alright, time to do some Fulton recovering.
The menu window. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Even the, like, this game uses a similar style of, radar to, Portable Ops. I can see where it got that from now, but, I feel like it works better here.
Yeah.
Partly because, it gives, it's laid out better, so it gives you a better visual indicator of, like, where enemy threats are, whereas, the one in Portable Ops is, like, kind of harder to read. Or at least for me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hi, Timo.
Heyo, Timo, how did your campaign go?
Did shenanigans occur? And if so, what shenanigans were they?
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
There's the third guy that I need to Fulton. I was like, did my third new recruit just like disappear or something? We fought a colossal centipede and I punched it in the face. I am proud of you, Timo.
Nice. Nice. I was gonna say, Timo, you would be proud of Lulu. Of what happened on Friday.
Hocus pocus testicular torsion.
Yeah, she called her mount with find mount,
which is an alicorn.
And the alicorn proceeded to finish off somebody with 2 HP that was prone by ramming the horn right between the man's legs and impaling him right through the dick. Yeah, we were all cringing that night. It was hilarious, but we were all cringing. We were like, oh no. Like, I'm in Tregwade, but what are you gonna do? And then she's like, can I get another, do I have another action? I'm like, no, after that, no. You called your familiar, you called your mount, and you literally had the mount kill it. So no.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
But no, last session was fun. The VOD is up.
Yeah, the VOD is up on the YouTube channel.
Someone attacking?
You good, Ari?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just making sure I don't get spotted.
Now meet with the FSLN.
Because I already alerted the guy I was shooting at by missing my shot.
Oof.
Alright, mission complete.
What the fuck?
No way. What do we do?
Sandinistas, right? I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got.
Say hello to Amanda.
I owe you one. But I prefer
And Chico.
No.
Amanda Valenciano
A little like El Che, no?
Libre.
You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, the quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke too.
Snake, you're horrible at you're horrible at playing up
It's
a
all-
front.
I mean, he's not wrong about the whole timing thing.
Yeah, but also, like, first of all, you're saying you're Colombian. Second of all, you're saying that you're an ornithologist, so why the fuck do you have guns?
Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
Birds can be vicious. Yeah, true.
They can, yes.
Hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north.
That's right. Kier makes a good point. The Great Emu War,
Have you seen the
Yep.
which
Also,
the
this
Australians
place is-
lost.
I just realized something.
It's upstream.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Toward Yarasu.
You remember the great backfire of the tarantula back in the last game, right?
Yeah.
I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot.
What if the tarantula's cousin is here and realized he wants revenge as well?
Torture us for information.
Damn.
Compass, and then they kill us like pigs.
It has its own game now. It's out to kill you.
The final refuge.
It knew.
After being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo.
Metal Gear Solid Tarantula Ops. There you go.
I mean, she did say a monster attacked.
Bear.
Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Copas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Oh boy, here come the kidnappers. Boom! Sorry, or as the onomatopoeia on screen says, womb. Snake, are you aiming with your bad eye? You know what? I think he is. Based on the positioning of it, he is aiming with his eye-patched eye.
Oh no.
What the hell? Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture.
Look, Big Boss may have an IQ of like 180 or something like that, but that doesn't mean he's the brightest knife in the crayon box.
Yeah. Yeah. Mission cleared.
Yes, he's smart doesn't mean he's not dumb. Exactly.
I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit.
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote
He has high wisdom but low intelligence.
Yes.
Which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet.
That's
more intel.
That's not the only question we need answer to.
But
What are you talking about, Snake? Other question is, what is a mana?
Oh god.
Snake, have you been drinking the river water?
No, but I have been doing something that they called taking the piss.
All this talk of taking the piss just makes me think of a bit from this old YouTube video where it's this guy with like a jug of water, and he's like, I can't, a jug of water and sunglasses on, and he's like, I can't talk now, I'm making piss, and they just chugs the jug of water while Animal by Three Doors Down, by whatever the fuck that band was. Not Nickelback. I keep wanting to say Three Doors Down, but I know it's not Three Doors Down, probably. Whatever it is. Animal That I Become plays.
The one I was thinking of where I got that from was they were saying like Yugi was saying, oh, Pegasus is a macho guy, he's a man's that man. Are you taking the piss? Why? Yeah, he was that man's man. He was that man's man. He was all kinds of man's man. I'm like, oh god, Kaiba, no.
All right. Ready to hear some more briefing tapes?
Oh god.
Because I am intrigued about what kind of stuff we can learn that I haven't learned about this game already. Bloodhound Gang came to mind when you said Animal Song. No, not that one. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Oh god.
Or as excellently performed by Kyle Calgren in a I'm pretty sure lost stream that not stream, let's play that he and Pushing Up Roses did of the obscure Leisure Suit Larry clone fuck quest.
Oh god.
For a part where you have to play acoustic guitar to impress a girl. And it just, like, shows an animation of the guy strumming the guitar with no vocals, so he just improvised, you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Oh, God. No, that's a song a bard would sing if they were trying to rizz up somebody.
Yeah, The Bad Touch is the name of the song here.
To make MSF bigger, we need to do some recruiting.
Yeah. What's your point?
I want you to avoid killing enemy soldiers as much as possible and send them back using Fulton recovery. Not much we can do with a corpse except give it a funeral.
Obviously.
Put them to sleep, knock them out, hold them up even. And if you do have to fight, try to leave them near death instead of dead.
And then use the Fulton recovery system. Sounds easy enough.
You know what'd be really nice, though? If we had a way to Fulton recover anybody at any time.
I guess that's the end of that sentence.
okay, but here's the real question, though. What if we Fulton recovery them, but we don't catch them?
That is something that can happen in Metal Gear Solid 5. That is genuinely a thing you have to worry about in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Science experiment.
Objective. You'll need to backtrack along the way you came for a bit. Don't get too comfortable just because you know the terrain. The enemy knows you're out there now. They'll be out in greater force than before. Proceed with caution. Refrain from using firearms unless absolutely necessary.
Looks like I'll have to cross the river.
Yeah. There's a suspension bridge you can use. It's the only way across. You'll have to be a little creative to keep from being spotted.
So, I cross the bridge, go through the swamp, and come to a banana plantation.
Complete with its own factory by the looks of it. It's going to feel a lot different moving through that area compared to the forest. Stay on your toes.
Got it.
Also, you may encounter Sandinista prisoners along the way. Try and save as many as you can with Fulton recovery.
I'll keep an eye out.
But only one. I only have the one left.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of banana cultivation along Costa Rica's Caribbean coast. The area is dotted with plantations. Bananas have been Costa Rica's main crop since they were introduced from Panama in the 19th century. They bring in a fair amount of foreign currency.
A real fruta de oro, huh?
See, but
the way he trilled that R there, god damn!
Plantations.
Clearing all that forest just to grow bananas robs animals of their habitats. I do not know how good that is for Costa Rica in the end.
God damn, I did not know I needed to hear David Hayter as Big Boss rolling an R. Ruta del Oro.
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
Yeah, they may have reinforcements coming, but so am I. Snake, what the fuck do you mean by that? Snake, are you sure you want to phrase it that way? Okay, coughing up a hairball there like a cat?
No, I sneezed.
Oh, okay.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Now let's see if there's anything up here. This ladder. I was going to have to check up here sooner or later. Confidential document.
Oh, God.
Stun grenade design specs. Nice.
Nice. stun granada.
I mean, we gotta develop grenades eventually, but I'm wondering if they'll branch out into some sort of stealth kind of grenade, one that they won't see coming, like some sort of rat grenade. Some sort of exploding rat.
Why? Why? Look, I'm gonna be real with you. The exploding rat gag ain't gonna end anytime soon.
Oh, no, it is not.
I know this. No, I know this for a fucking fact. And before the artificers find a way to fire explosive rats out of a cannon like a tank, like a makeshift tank.
I was thinking an RPG, a rat-propelled grenade.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge.
Nah, I'm just gonna shoot him in the back of the head with my trank gun and sneak by.
You can't hang down when you're crouching.
I don't care, Kaz. I'm not gonna hang. I've got too much to live for.
Oh, God.
And this is how you go sneaky, neaky, neaky.
Oh, God.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Oh, hey, more Fulton balloons. Thank you for that game.
You know, when Metal Gear Solid 4's HD comes out, do you think they're gonna change the PS3 jokes to Switch jokes?
And I hope so. It wouldn't be the first time that they've re-recorded lines for an HD version of a Metal Gear game.
Watch them keep the PS3 jokes in, but the player gets so fucking confused.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Enemy assault!
Enemy assault, but what about enemy a pepper?
Oh, God.
And there's another prisoner rescued. I love how they go, like, hooting and hollering into the sky.
Oh, God.
You know what's even better about Metal Gear Solid 5 with how it adds to the Fulton recovery mechanic, other than the fact that people can get lost? And then, you know, you just don't recover them. You can Fulton animals.
Oh, God.
Like, you can tranquilize animals on the battlefield and Fulton them. You can also Fulton vehicles.
Oh, Lord.
In fact, if you want to Fulton multiple people at once, you can just knock them out, put them in a vehicle, and then Fulton the vehicle. Oh boy, boss fight incoming, and unlike Portable Ops, it does a to be continued and makes the boss fight a separate level. So we can make sure we're prepared.
Oh, God.
After this boss fight is probably where we're gonna call it a night, because I was not expecting daylight savings time, and that has made me tired.
Yeah, same.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining.
I don't think anyone was prepared this year. Yeah, I didn't know that daylight savings was today. Otherwise, I would have made sure that I got to bed earlier last night. And I did get to bed early.
The funny thing is...
Early for me, meaning like 3 in the morning. Which was actually 4 in the morning.
The funny thing is, daylight savings time don't matter to me, because with my vision as it, for me being blind, it don't matter if it's light or dark out.
I'm not talking about light or dark out. I'm just talking about, like, the time.
I'm saying, I know, but that also affects my concept of time.
Yeah. Oh, I get you. I get what you mean now. So now we have a mess hall team. So now we can make Kazuhira Miller the ultimate lunch lady.
Yep. But no, concept of time for me now is an enigma. Like, I literally have to either ask my Xbox what time it is or ask my phone.
Alright, time to go back through my other units to see who belongs in other better places. This guy goes to the mess hall. This guy goes to the mess hall. A lot of people are going to our new mess hall team.
Yeah.
Because we need food in order to fight. And also, higher level mess hall teams means we can start developing more effective rations.
Finally, stuff that doesn't taste like crap.
Fun fact, in the Japanese version, they had, like, product placement rations that you could get in this game. But for the international version, because they couldn't secure those branding rights, they had to make them, like, generic. Like, the tortilla chips that you can develop in Japan are Doritos.
Ha!
And, the soda that you can develop, in this game, in Japanese, is Pepsi.
Oh, God. I could just imagine Miller, like, serving up, like, that 90s cardboard crust pizza.
Oh, yeah, the school pizza.
Uh-huh. Which I honestly didn't mind.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Enough.
For free pizza, you know, pizza that had to be made quickly and cheaply, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I've had worse. I've had worse pizza. You know that saying that bad pizza is like bad sex, it's still Like, even if the sex is bad, it's still sex, just like just like bad pizza is still pizza. I will say, if you're ever cursed with the opportunity to eat at a place called Fuel Pizza, don't do it. Their pizza is the worst pizza I've ever had, because it doesn't even taste like pizza. It had no flavor, despite being made of pizza ingredients like cheese and sauce. It had no flavor and was extremely greasy. I've told this story many times, but I will continue to tell it to warn people of this chain that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist anymore. And if it does, I am astonished that it exists. That it still exists despite serving the most awful pizza imaginable.
Yeah.
Like, say what you want about that Brazilian pizza video that I've cursed people's psyches with, but at least that still looks like it would have taste.
You mean the one that put you the highest on Red's hit list?
Yes.
Vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
Honestly, the pizza places in Japan, though, their pizzas look legendary.
Enemy tanks, armored vehicles, and attack choppers are always accompanied by a combat squad. The soldiers aren't particularly tough on their own. What makes them formidable is how well they work together as a team. As if you didn't have enough to worry about with a machine.
Good. I like a challenge.
Yeah, we'll see how you feel when you actually have to face them in battle. Snake, whatever you do, don't let them surround you. The last thing you need is to get pushed into the vehicle's kill zone. And pay attention to what your enemies say to each other. You can improve your chances by figuring out what they're planning and using it to preempt their movements. You don't always have to go toe-to-toe to win a fight. Think like a gorilla.
So what I should do is throw oranges at them.
Panama disease was rampant here about 20 years ago, putting a lot of banana plantations out of business.
Panama disease?
It is caused by a type of fungus. Apparently it killed off almost all the banana species that used to grow here.
How could that happen?
Cultivated bananas do not produce seeds. You have to remove and transplant part of the stem yourself. You plant them in the fields.
So you've got acres of identical plants?
See, when one plant is infected, the disease spreads quickly. Species lacking genetic diversity become weak. They grow different bananas today.
Gee, I wonder if this is preempting anything about cloning.
Mm-hmm.
Survival.
All right, we got the rocket launcher. We've got a grenade. Yeah, we're about as prepped for this as we can be. I should probably equip the analyzer at some point. That would help.
Probably.
Also, I'm probably not going to be using the love box very much in this playthrough, if at all.
Hmm.
You want to know what makes a love box different than a cardboard box?
Aesthetic.
Other than it being pink and having a heart on it, it fits two people.
Oh.
No need to take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops first. The accompanying soldiers are armed to the...
Oh, speaking, I was gonna ask you about the love ball for the Gardevoir. I was gonna ask, do you want me to buy it off you, or do you?
No, I was just gonna send it.
Okay.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
I was just curious.
Motherfucker just ran me over. Also, CQC in this game is very overpowered. Hilariously so. And he just ran over and killed the guy that was about to Fulton. Thanks. And Fulton a corpse? What do you think I am? Some sort of corpse Fultoner? I don't know. My brain's fried. Wordplay's not at its best tonight.
That's fair. Then again, we're usually used to having, like, more than just 2 people, so...
Yeah, we usually have more people to bounce off of.
Double timing. Yeah, we're like double time.
And that's 4 people knocked out in a row, because, like I said, CQC in this game is very broken.
Said if you can send him the Gardevoir picture I'm using, he can he can make the background transparent for me.
And there's a captain.
Here said if you want to send him the Mega Man Gardevoir, he can make the background transparent for me. Yeah. Love you, dear. That was a Lulu.
I heard.
Peace.
And there we go. Just non-lethally took out a armored troop carrier.
Just
that battle
remember,
went by quicker than it
if
usually does.
Yeah. Just remember, everybody in chat, if people say you can't take down a armored carrier non-lethally, 1, they're not big boss, and 2, skill issue.
Yeah, you can non-lethally take out any of the non-AI weapon boss fights, which are always vehicles, by just tranquilizing their pilot. Oh boy, time to fight more kidnappers. Oh no, they've got Amanda. I fell for hours. Oh fuck.
Oh god.
Oh, that crunch. Oh.
I fell for hours. Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's a broken ankle.
Oof. Also, Kiera, Lulu's gonna send the image to you, so I let her know.
Okay.
But no, realistically, I want to see if I can actually get someone to commission a figurine for Gardevoir, but Mega Man armor.
Amanda.
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one?
Hmm?
Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Can you roll me one? Just one?
Chico.
She did say she prefers cigarettes over cigars. Apparently she rolls her own cigarettes.
We fought.
Fair.
I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua, across the Rio San Juan, and we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons.
Talking about rolling one, but they really are getting involved in that Oh damn. Yeah, that is a broken leg.
Oof.
Our weapons, our
Yeah.
compass.
That's a broken shin actually.
Aye.
We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa.
Shattered patella from the look of it, though it should have been more the ankle. Yeah, based on the shot that they showed earlier, it should have been the ankle, but in this art, it's the shin.
Here, I rolled you one.
I mean, it could be multiple injury. Like, it could have, like, traveled.
You're going after that cargo?
Yeah.
Must be important,
Like, if it was landed on a certain way, it could, like,
Looks like it could
do multiple fractures.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu.
Touche, could be a compound fracture high and low, says Timo.
It must be where
Yeah.
Chico and my compass too.
That's what it's starting to sound like.
Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico.
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his...
Seeing how this is a non-lethal run, I can't make any promises.
At least
Yeah.
let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Even Snake's like, I can't promise that I'm not gonna not kill your brother.
Our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake?
I thought you said you were a photographer taking pictures of birds.
Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
And gotta make sure to save.
Yeah.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
You're tutorializing things to me that I've already done, Kaz.
Boss, one more thing.
One more thing!
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment. So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
The time to gargle twice a day, or the time to wash your hands? You're concerning me, Snake.
I mean, with how much he's out in the battlefield.
Oh yay, we can develop Doritos now.
I was gonna say, you're concerned about that, yet this guy's been eating animals and shit. As well as...
Now, to be fair, he did specify he would not eat shit.
You know what I mean. This is what I gotta deal with JKR and my gone. I'm scared.
You know what you signed up for.
I know. I don't regret my choices.
Because you're not a coward.
With how long you've known me, I hope to God not.
And let's see, you are going to R&D, you're going to combat, you're going to combat.
Also,
you're going
I'm gonna
to combat.
say this.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say this, and this may sound annoying. Save twice.
Right.
I have to remind you. We don't want what we do not want to have what happened in Korodai.
Yeah. Saving again.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. And with that, that has been a double dose of Metal Gear tonight. Sorry for giving up on Portable Ops, but I just really... It wasn't clicking with me.
No. Just no.
Yeah.
I think this was the better choice.
Yeah. Even though we're technically going out of order here, we can save, if we end up finishing Portable Ops, I mean, Peace Walker before, Master Collection 2 comes out, we can try and move on to Metal Gear Solid 5, and then we'll have Metal Gear Solid 4 be our grand finale.
Yeah.
Because Master Collection Volume 2 doesn't come out until end of August.
And definitely when the new Castlevania comes out, I definitely want to request that as a stream.
Yeah. We are going to raid Mineko Cat, who is once again playing Mega Man Legends.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to Niko for keeping me company tonight. Go give Mineko Cat my warmest welcomes. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Keep an eye out for the schedule. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
May everyone have a good night.
Good night, everybody.